Openclaw is the next ChatGPT. That's not coming from me. That's coming from the CEO of Nvidia, Jensen Huang. He just said that Openclaw is the next ChatGPT, and he said it's the most successful open source project in human history. If you've been living under a rock or just new in the AI space right now, Openclaw is essentially an agentic solution that's wrapped around a bunch of services and communication platforms that you and I use every day. It's not a chatbot. It's not some AI code. It's actually an agent that can handle real world events and needs for you. It's relatively easy to set up. One line of code on your computer can get an Openclaw agent up and running. Now, of course, there's security concerns. There's tons of headache. I've been using Openclaw for over 2 months, and I'll tell you, it is a ton of work. Lots of settings, lots of tweaks, lots of skills, lots of breakages, lots of issues. So it's by no means production ready. It's not something you can just set and forget, right? But the fact that Nvidia and Jensen Huang are bullish on this, and they're actually making their own Openclaw version. Just announced that it's called NemoClaw, and it's their way of wrapping Openclaw in a professional production industry lens so that it's reliable, it's guardrailed. People like anybody can just press a button and deploy it in their environment and across their stack. That's the kind of move we're probably going to see more of over the next few months. That's showing that the popularity of Openclaw and just the fact that you can talk to an agent, like text it, like just kind of voice notes to it and all kinds of cool things, and it just goes out and does things for you. It interacts with the world. It figures out ways to solve problems. That's the piece I think is going to be really exciting over the next few months to see what other companies build off that. Yeah, I've been running Openclaw for a while. I have it giving me morning briefs. It knows my location, gives me info in my email. It summarizes news that's important to me. It goes out and scrapes my TikTok account and tells me how I'm doing on TikTok. It goes out and looks at different Twitter feeds that I follow. I've even given it its own Twitter account at Openclaw, and it will go out and scrape the web, look for interesting things, and come back to me and actually propose tweets that it should send out. So it does a bunch of cool stuff. But here's the bigger picture, right? Jensen Huang said every architect, every plumber is now an AI project manager. They're an AI company, right? If you think of a plumber or anybody in the blue collar field, anybody out working with their hands or just in a job that's not traditionally tech, they can deploy an Openclaw and be doing multiple things at one time. So fixing someone's toilet and sending out emails and making advertisements all with an Openclaw. If you want to see under the hood of how an Openclaw works and how you set one up and interact with it, check out our AI recess this week. I'm going to dive into our Openclaw. So check my link in my bio.